Hello everyone, and welcome to our 12th webinar here at NetHub. We are running these webinars to educate you about the world of networking and how you can use the tools from the NetHub platform to nurture, grow, and monetize your network. So today we will discuss the topic of the power of networking. The agenda of today's webinar is as follows. What is networking? Why you should network? Tips for going out networking? Networking online? The power of networking? How NetHub can help? Frequently asked questions, a question and answer session, and we will finish with a quote. So networking is about developing and creating your social and professional contacts. Building relationships is a key component of networking, and long-lasting relationships are the most effective. A strong network will enable you to find exciting and relevant opportunities. It's all about creating mutually beneficial relationships. It's not just about talking, it's also about giving and contributing, because when you help others, they will in turn help you. Ultimately, networking should benefit everyone involved. You should network with anyone and everyone. You never know when a person or their network may be able to help you. Since communication has become more digital, networking should not be overlooked, as it has long been a crucial business discipline. The principles stay the same, whether you do it online, at work, or through hobbies and extracurricular activities. It's all about developing social and professional contacts to advance your business or career. For some people, the idea of putting themselves out there can be terrifying, but it doesn't have to be. It's crucial to keep in mind that networking doesn't necessarily need to take place in a formal place. It may happen anywhere. While networking skills are important for creating a network of useful contacts, the ability to connect with and rely on those people when you need them is what ultimately makes connections valuable. When going out networking, be prepared. Be able to give a little summary of yourself and your background. Let people know what you want to achieve and what you want people to remember about you. Prior to the event, identify who you want to talk to. If you are able to see the list of attendees before the event, have a look and figure out who you wish to speak to. Always arrive early to the event so that you can easily start conversations with the few people who are also there. If you arrive and there is quite a large crowd, identify the people who are on their own, as it is easy to approach them. You can also identify closed or open discussion groups. The people who are facing one another in deep conversation are probably best not to approach. Alternatively, there may be other people speaking who have a more open body language. It would be best to approach this group. When you do start speaking to someone, it is important to show positive body language, both when you are talking and listening. If you are networking online, have what you want to say prepared when you are asked to introduce yourself. Once you have finished the session, always follow up by connecting with others and possibly arranging a one-to-one at a later date. Who you have in your network is more important than how many connections you have. Choose quality over quantity. Be active at meetings and online. Share your opinion and be consistent. However difficult it may be, networking is a great way to take the initiative to advance your own career. You can develop your network and interpersonal skills while advancing your career more effectively. Although the advantages might not seem obvious right away, networking is a fantastic way to establish your name, generate learning opportunities, and embrace endless possibilities. It's never too early or too late to invest in your network. The worst mistake would be not to try at all. So how can NetHub help? Join the platform by signing up for free at www.mynethub.com. Invite your existing network on by using the Invite Connections button. Start passing, recording, and tracking business through your Manage Leads section. Create business-focused posts on NetHub to gain exposure to a large pool of like-minded people. Now we will go to the platform and I will show you and explain to you some frequently asked questions about NetHub. So the first frequently asked question is, how do I update details on my profile? Well, you can do so by going to the top right hand corner here, selecting your name and then select profile. Then here you can update your details accordingly. And click the save button when you're finished. The next frequently asked question is, how do I write a post? So you can create a business focused post by going here to the dashboard. You can click on the new post button. Here you can create your post. You must select a category which your post is applicable to, a region which you want your post to be targeted to, whether that's the region you currently do business in or another region that you're looking for a business in. And then you can tag up to 5 sectors that your post is applicable to from the long list that we have there. You can then enter further details about your post here, include any links that you wish or any website details, and then you click the create button in the top right hand corner, and that will then create your post, and your post will then be shown to the entire NetHub community. So the next frequently asked question is, how do I contact a connection? Well, you go here to the dashboard on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll select My Connections. You'll then select Manage Connections. And here you can then message one of your connections. If you would also like to message someone whose post you think is relevant to you, or if you think you can help a person with the post, you can then select the red contact button here on the right-hand side of the post. And once you select this, it will bring you through to a direct message with this person, and you can then start messaging the person about the post, and this creates a warm opening to the conversation. So the next frequently asked question is, how do I set up a standard reward? Well, you can do so here by going to Reward Connections, select Standard Reward, then select Add Reward. And here you can enter the name, the description, and the value of the reward. And when you have done so, you can select the Save button to create your new reward. And the final frequently asked question is, why set up a reward? Well, some industries reward lead generation or work with a commission-based structure, and therefore you can set up a reward to reward your connections accordingly. So now, do we have any questions about anything that I've explained so far about the platform? So we have a question here, how do I sign up? Well, you can go to www.mynethub.com, or else I'll show you a QR code which you can scan at the end of the session. Any more questions? So the next question is, how do I find my connections or people to connect with? Well, you can go here to the My Connections section, and if you select Manage Connections, you can then click Add Connections. So this here will bring you through to everyone who is on the NetHub platform and who has signed up. So then you can go down there and search if there's anyone you're looking for. You can enter their name in here in the search bar, or else you can invite your existing network to join you on NetHub by selecting the Invite Connections button. And here you can enter in the email of your close network and select the Send button. The connection who you have sent the email to will then receive an email inviting them to sign up to the NetHub platform. And once they sign up, they will then be shown up here in your My Connection section, and then you can start passing leads and messaging the person accordingly. So if we don't have any more questions, we'll go back to the PowerPoint presentation. Now, so we will finish with a quote from Alan Collins, who is the author of Unwritten HR Rules. And he said, "Pulling a good network together takes effort, sincerity, and time." And I think you can all agree that that is the case. And when going out networking, it does take time to gather up your close network, and you must first pass value to people before you receive the value. So I would agree that does take time, it takes effort, but the rewards are worth it. So here you can see the QR code. So you can scan this and it'll bring you through to the sign up page where you can sign up for free to NetHub, or else you can go to the website and check that out at www.mynethub.com. So thank you all for coming here and listening today. You can join us next week, Wednesday, the 19th of October, where we will discuss ways to improve your networking skills. So I hope you enjoyed the webinar and gained some knowledge from the content, and also gained some knowledge about how